the Phantom continues. So I mentioned at one point, I think, that it would have made sense for me to just use a controller since it's one of those DS games that doesn't really use a touchscreen, except I forgot. That was kind of cool. I forgot, for some reason, to actually heal in this game, you have to use the touchscreen. Ugh. So never mind, no controller for me. Why is Denny as drawn as this one angle? Why is everyone looking kind of upwards, actually? It's kind of strange. Yeah, but why are they all looking up? Did I not notice this before? Not the plants. Bye. Okay. I don't remember how any of this works. So I don't... So if this is gonna be like the previous game... Yeah, I guess... Sure. The ice is not gonna be that useful, except it's gonna be basically the only way to actually defeat the final boss. Not final boss, be very much not final boss, that is... Undergrowth. I didn't think I could actually run into these things. There we go. This is one of those games that I always feel like I have to put in some effort to kind of get back into. See, I'm killing everything in one shot, which is a problem. I'm not trying to do that. Hello. Oh. Are you just... Do you have to destroy that, or are you just, like... Is it just your fault for not using intangibility? Just as a test. There you go. Oh, hello. I think you're in it. There you go. Darn it. Why is everything die so fast? Haha, I don't think I had that one yet. I could be wrong. There are some that I hadn't quite managed to get. I think these ones I have. Not that I actually want the piercing, but... And it makes sense to collect everything, I guess. I don't see why not. Do I have you? I do now. How do chains work in this game? Because I have a stupid long chain at this point. No. You I'm certain I have, so... Yeah, I know, I was gonna do that. You don't need to tell me again. Why can't I use this thing? I'm trying to tap it so hard. I really don't like having to divert my attention from the... Oh. It's really, really annoying how to divert my attention from... Oh, geez, where am I? Yeah, how to divert my attention from the entire top screen for a while, just, try to heal myself is a huge pain. What's these guys? Hi. I don't know why this particular version of the game decided to do that. Of course, it's a lot harder for me using a mouse than it would be normally on a... Where's my cursor? With an actual DS with a stylus, but even so, it's annoying either way. I never got those melted guys. Oh, look at you, you're three-dimensional. I'm not as fond of the charge shot of this thing in this game, unfortunately. It doesn't even stay in place like the last one did. One of the reasons it was useful in the last game, the other version that is, to use the charge shot for this thing was that, it would stay in place even if I ducked away into someplace safer. So I could just leave the projectile somewhere that was going to deal damage to my opponent, and then just stay someplace safe for myself. Aside from the fact that I could reach behind. Hello. Do I not take damage on using the charge attack? You could take extra damage or something, by the way, by when you're doing this. It's not gonna have any other use for this energy that I have right now. Like that. Yeah, I think it's just undergrowth that, at least in the last game. I keep saying last game. In the other version, took extra damage. This does still pierce though, right? That's not the right button to change polarity. That was the button to accidentally change my charge attack. No, you're supposed to charge. I find it a lot harder to charge in this game for some reason than the other one. I don't know why that is. Yeah, the piercing at least is nice. Can you not do that? What? Okay, I'm trying to charge. Why do I find it so hard to charge in this game? I don't know if it takes longer or what. Oh, jeez, I'm actually out of life, aren't I? Great, fantastic. That's actually not as far as I got in it. I feel like I'm dying less in this game, and yet I got a game over sooner, I feel like. Strange. Did they give me fewer lives or something? No? Okay, I don't have an explanation now, actually. Oh well. Yeah, it's all games like this where you have to kind of get back into it though, after not having played for a bit, are always sort of pain in this kind of situation where I have to say, great, I have to somehow get back into the game after I was trying to shoot that thing the entire time to change what it was. Because I didn't want piercing, but whatever. And piercing is nice in general, it's just there are other things I like more here. Yeah, so I can avoid eating that with some effort, but I have to change what my weapon is, which for some reason I find strangely difficult to handle in this game. Online game has a somewhat unique way of making me feel kind of incompetent. So I feel like the things that I have trouble with in this game are not things I should have trouble with. Aside from having to tap on the screen, it's just kind of annoying. Like, it shouldn't be difficult for me just to switch to my tangibility ability. And then use that to go through a wall. And yet, for some reason, it is. Can I have this, by the way? Thank you. Did I never get those horse guys? I don't know if you get to keep enemies that you picked up before dying. Oh, come on. Ugh. Almost. Darn it! Let's try to get the laser. I wish it didn't bounce around down there too. I don't know why I just can't keep track of which trigger I have to press to do which thing. And it's a very basic thing to have issues with, and yet for some reason it just never stops being hard for me. This trigger to change polarity, that trigger to change your sub weapon. And it still messes me up. I think that's good. And it really might not be the wisest to use my charge attack constantly in this game like I did before. There are cases where it's helpful because it goes through things in the wall. Or it goes through things that are walls, I guess is a better way of saying that. Like when she makes big walls of vines and whatnot. So I can't tell if I'm actually invincible in somewhere or not when I... What? Okay. Well, I feel like I was in the middle of changing that time when I died. Because I was definitely trying to change polarity. So here it actually makes sense to use the charge attack just because I was going to actually hit her without having to worry about the walls in front of me. This is the part right here I don't have much idea as to what to do. And your hitbox is fairly large for dodging those kinds of patterns. This is no Mujihime-sama. Take that, Sam. Fist right in your face. The cutscene did it, not me. Okay, well that happened. Ooh. Well, you can't see it, but from my perspective, the result screen actually looks like one really nice continuous screen. Actually, awkwardly enough, the results window kind of looks like the same thing that I have drawn for the game screens. The borders are the same. So you've got borders inside the screen and also outside of the screens. Yeah, so the game again kind of forces me to use those, but for reasons that are not immediately obvious. Let's at least put it on in a better order. You can see my mouse, can you? Yes, you can. I mean, you're just gonna have to deal with seeing my mouse on here whenever I'm playing, so I can actually click on the health pickups. But you can at least see when I'm having difficulties trying to click on things. You can't see when I click specifically, but close enough. I'm also invincible when I do that, apparently. And you stop for a long time when you do this, but at the same time I think you're invincible, and I can actually get lots of enemies. There we go. Let those guys know. I'm actually not sure how I'm missing at this point, as far as the collection of enemies goes. This gives me a lot of iframes, like, oh, that also may cost energy, of course. Those iframes are nice. I like not taking damage from things. Yeah, cyber costing energy is a pretty effective way of getting rid of enemies. It's interesting, I'm invincible, I'm using the... I got multiple. I'm invincible when I have the fishing rod out, but at the same time, I can still change polarity. So it could actually be kind of helpful for just keep myself invincible for a little bit. Honestly, if I had the energy for it, I probably should just use this as a way just to dodge more difficult patterns from bosses. I was like, look at that, look at all those I just got. It works largely the same as in the Game Boy version. Where's my mouse? I'm trying so hard to touch these things. I am taking more damage than I would have healed half the time whenever I try to use these things. And this one I'm just fishing them, not for the sake of catching them, but because it's just a good way to get rid of them. Oops, it's exactly the wrong color. I mean, it's really give you lots and lots of hearts, they just don't heal much. So no one ever really said, hey, now let's actually go after Undergrowth. It's just we're kind of fighting Undergrowth again. I guess we do have the ice powers, which are supposed to somehow help us. Which, I mean, in-game, of course, they do, because they just do way more damage. No, he still takes normal damage from everything as far as I can see. Oops, that was not red. Ow. It looks like he takes normal damage from everything, actually. I could be wrong. Maybe not. So many things to switch. I'm not invincible while using that on the other hand. That recharges my power. You don't seem to take any extra damage from this, actually. Yeah, you do. Never mind. Is there a maximum rate that I can use these at or something? I think there is. I think that's the problem. Oops, I shouldn't be using all of those. Okay, so sometimes these seem to do damage to him, sometimes not or something. It's a little strange. Man, that is a lot of energy that gives me. I can't tell why sometimes it seems to do a lot of damage to him. And those ice shots and sometimes not. I can just start doing damage to him again. I'm guessing it's a matter of which part of him I hit, but I can't tell which. I guess his torso, but then other parts of him would take damage and it would still show the same health bar. Usually which health bar is showing is just the health bar of the part you hit last. I don't know. Anyways, we got through that regardless. I'll see you next time when we probably get yet another bonus stage that makes us do things for a very long time, if I remember it. Yeah, see? Like I said.